Hey folks, welcome back for another Obscurity in Miniature. I am your host, High Lord Tamerlane, who has all too much time and patience and energy to waste on said obscurities. Today we have an interesting little package that came to me from the lovely country of España. We have a set of Street Fighters. Now, these were made by the same guys who put out my spiky-haired hero who suspiciously looked like Cloud from Final Fantasy. And these look suspiciously like alpha fighting guys on the street. So, interestingly enough, obviously, this is supposed to be Ken from Street Fighter fame in his typical Shoryuken punch. He's got his flame, because that's what he did. And we have these other interesting bits here, which are, let me get them in focus better. He's got some little kind of fancy armor pieces, which is kind of a cool idea. I want to say, obviously, this is a shoulder pad, and I want to say this might be like a knee guard or a shin guard or something. So, the casting quality is pretty nice. I can't tell. I don't think he's got a beard. It's going to be fun trying to paint the eyes and make them look a little bit anime. I don't know. We'll see. So, a little bit of cleanup is going to be needed on his arm there. Little casting gates, not a big deal. Nice that he is all one single piece. That's always cool. You can see he's got the flames coming off his feet as well as he leaps off the ground. So what would Ken be without his counterpart, right? And over there we have Mr. Hadouken himself. As my students used to always say, Ryu. Ryu, Hadouken. Here we go. So, I'm not sure actually how that's supposed to go together. Oh, okay, I'm assuming he's got the swirly energy that's going to go like that on his hand. That makes sense. You've got his belt right here, and I believe this is supposed to be his shoulder guard as well. So actually it's kind of a cool idea, because that way not only do I have a Street Fighter character, but if I wanted to use him as a monk, for example, in a tabletop game, we're good to go. Kind of neat. And oh, you know what, here's his piece, even though it's out of focus, for his headband as well. Now they both come with what looks to be a 25mm base. There is no possible way, even with that on there, hold on one sec. There is no way he is going to fit on this base. Honestly, I think he probably is going to have to fit on a 32, if not a 40mm base. So that's going to be a little bit of an issue, especially if you're looking to use a character like this in a tabletop game. I don't know. I'll figure something out. So, size-wise, I mean, they're about the same. But more importantly, how do they stack up to other tabletop figures? So this is a Shadows of Brimstone samurai, obviously. But you know what? Hey, that might be an interesting idea for using some kind of a hand-to-hand fighter or the Enforcer or something like that. You know what? Let me grab some clippers and let's see if I can find a base for a Ryu here and see how he stacks up, yeah? So we've snipped off the little sprue there on Ryu. And this is a 30mm base from the other side, which Ryu fits perfectly on. So at least we know that a 30mm base is going to work. This is, what, a 32mm base from, I think it's Grebo. I'm not even sure. Fits even nicer on that. And just for the heck of it, just to get a good sight, if I could pick it up off the table, here is a 40mm Privateer one. And again, really easily fits well, especially with the lip. I think that's probably the best fit for him. But again, it's going to make him a little bit larger than he needs to be, taking up space on the table with. Gotta get these bags out of here, sorry. So I don't know. Yes, he is a little bit larger than life, but I think he works well for that size. I'm thinking I might just end up putting Ken on a smaller base. I wonder if he'll fit with the base that was included. I'm just snipping off stuff right here. Ken does look a little bit larger than our Inquisitor, but our Inquisitor was made in an era when things were quite a bit smaller as it is. So, I don't know, maybe they can take on my Kingdom Death Gals. Actually stacks up pretty well with my Shadows of Brimstone stuff. Shadows of Brimstone is a lot closer to 30mm. So, if you're interested, I picked these guys up off of eBay. I don't know if the company that makes them actually has a dedicated web store anywhere yet or not. So, browse around there. You'll find them sooner or later. Quite cool. I want to say it was about $30, $35 maybe, which included shipping for the 2 figures, and they're pretty good size and they're pretty nicely detailed. My only real miff is with the fact that Ryu's hair looks a lot closer to Sean's hair in the Street Fighter games, but I think that's just due to the casting of the figure more so than anything else to get that kind of look correct for him. It's got those little bit of a dread look. But you know what? I think it's being pretty nitpicky because otherwise, I mean, it's obviously inspired by the modern Street Fighter games, and they definitely have the style and flair going for it, despite being such a simple uniform. I mean, he's literally wearing just a plain karate gi with a black belt. So that's kind of cool. My other thought is painting him up like Akira from Virtua Fighter. That'd be a bit trippy. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. So again, this is my Street Fighter set from a random guy in Spain. I can't get more obscure than that. So if you're interested, like I said, I've seen these on eBay. You can do a search yourself for them. They're kind of in that weird gray area of, well, they're obviously not licensed, but they're also a little bit different than the actual figures, especially once you've got the armored bits on. And I kind of like the armored bits. I really do think it's kind of a cool little touch. So I don't know why a wolf or you should have been a dragon, but whatever. Anyway, I'll let you guys go. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Hopefully you'll check out some of the other videos, and hopefully you'll hit that subscribe button. Again, this is Obscurities in Miniature with High Lord Tamberlane saying see you later. Bye-bye.